It starts with a phone that won't stop ringing. 2:13 a.m. You already know what it means. No one calls at this hour unless something went wrong or someone died. The room is dark except for the glow of the screen. Your heart slows instead of racing. That's the first thing the life takes from you. Panic. You answer. 3 words. The boss is gone. Silence follows. Because everyone in this world knows something simple. Every drug lord eventually dies. The only mystery is how. Shot, betrayed, captured, vanished, or worse, forgotten. You hang up the phone and stare into the dark. Tonight, someone powerful just fell. Tomorrow, someone new will start climbing, and the system keeps moving. Level 1. The runner. It starts small. You're 18. No reputation, no money, no protection. Just a phone number someone scribbled on a napkin and a promise, easy cash. Your job is simple. Drive, drop off packages. Don't open them, don't ask questions. The first run pays $600, cash, rubber banded. You don't even see the boss, just a mid-level guy named Hector who counts the money slowly while watching your face. Rule 1, he says, you don't talk. Rule 2 becomes obvious soon after. No mistakes, because mistakes cost more than money. 3 weeks later, you hear about another runner who lost a package. They find him behind a warehouse. No police report, no investigation, just a quiet message that spreads through the street network faster than the internet. You learn quickly, this world has its own economy. Currency isn't just money, it's trust, and trust is expensive. You run deliveries at midnight, highways, parking lots, motels. Your pockets fill. $3,000, $8,000, $15,000. You start wearing better clothes, buying nicer things. But the real change isn't visible. It's inside. You stop feeling nervous, because once you cross the line, it gets easier every time. You're not just delivering drugs anymore. You're inside the system, and the system always needs new people. Level 2, the dealer. 6 months later, you're no longer driving. Now you control a block. Your phone rings constantly. Buyers, suppliers, runners. Your product moves fast. 2 kilos a week, then 5, then 10. You clear $40,000 a month, and none of it touches your name. The rules evolve. Rule 3, respect the chain of command. There's always someone above you, someone watching. You start seeing things that change how you think. Arrests, robberies, shootings. The street teaches fast. Loyalty is temporary. Fear lasts longer. You keep 2 phones, 3 apartments, 4 trusted runners. But paranoia creeps in, because the higher you climb, the more enemies appear. Competitors test you. One night someone steals from your stash house. The old version of you would call the police. That version doesn't exist anymore. Instead, you send a message, quick, public, permanent. After that, nobody steals again. The system rewards strength, even if it costs part of your soul. Level 3, the supplier. Now you're thinking bigger. Street dealing is messy. Too many people, too many risks. You move upstream. You become the supplier. Now dealers call you. Instead of selling grams, you sell kilos. Instead of $40,000 a month, you move $300,000 shipments. The rules change again. Rule 4, distance equals safety. You stop touching product. Others handle logistics. You control information. Warehouses, shipping routes, encrypted messages. The network expands across cities, and with expansion comes attention, rivals, police, cartels, because once you reach this level, you've entered a global game, and the stakes become lethal. You start hearing stories about powerful bosses, men who controlled empires, men who believed they were untouchable, and how they died. One shot on a rooftop, another betrayed by his own bodyguards, another disappearing forever. The stories are warnings, but success has a strange effect on the brain. You stop believing those endings apply to you. You think you're smarter, more careful, different. Everyone at this level believes that. Level 4, the operator. Now you're running an organization. 30 people answer to you directly. Drivers, enforcers, accountants, distributors. Money flows constantly, millions every year. Your days become structured. Morning meetings, logistics calls, security briefings. You learn something important. Violence isn't chaos, it's management. You don't enjoy it, you authorize it. There's a difference. Someone steals from the network, someone leaks information, someone works with law enforcement. You handle it, quietly, efficiently, because the system runs on a brutal equation. Fear plus profit equals loyalty. At this level, you rarely see the product. You see spreadsheets, routes, numbers, but the danger multiplies because power attracts predators. Rival organizations want your territory, police want your head, and even your own crew sometimes wonders if they could replace you. Trust shrinks, your circle gets smaller, your sleep gets shorter, and you realize something strange. The higher you climb, the fewer people you can actually talk to. Level 5, the cartel connection. Now the phone calls come from another country, different language, different accents, but the message is clear. You've been noticed. Cartels don't recruit, they observe. Then they offer partnership. You gain access to something massive, supply lines worth hundreds of millions of dollars, planes, ships, border networks, entire logistics systems built over decades. The scale changes your perspective. You're not a street boss anymore. You're part of an international machine. But this level has a new rule. Rule 5, you never leave. Cartels operate like kingdoms. Entry is easy. Exit is impossible. You attend private meetings, luxury villas, armed guards, conversations that decide the fate of cities, and you hear the stories again about the legends, powerful kings who ruled entire drug empires, and how they died. One hunted down by police after a phone call, another dying during surgery while trying to change his face, another gunned down outside a store by 2 men on a motorcycle. Even the most powerful fall. But power does a strange thing to the human mind. It convinces you that you're the exception. Level 6, the kingpin. Now you're the boss, not a boss, the boss. Hundreds of people work under you. Your network spans continents. Shipments move every week worth $20 million or more. You control territories, cities, ports, routes. You never touch drugs. You barely leave secure compounds. Your days revolve around information, intel reports, security updates, financial movements. You learn the real currency of power. Fear. Not violence. Fear of violence. Your name becomes a whisper. Stories spread. Some true, some exaggerated. It doesn't matter. Reputation becomes armor. But the empire has cracks. Police agencies coordinate across countries, rival groups plan assassinations, and the people closest to you become the most dangerous because betrayal pays well. Every kingpin eventually learns the same truth. You can buy loyalty, but you can't buy certainty, and certainty is what you crave most. Level 7, the hunted legend. Your empire is enormous now, but the pressure is also. Governments build entire task forces just to find you. Your photo appears on international wanted lists, millions offered for information. Your movements shrink, safe house to safe house, city to city, country to country. Your world becomes smaller while your reputation becomes larger. Irony. You control billions of dollars, yet you can't walk down a street. You hear the stories of other legends, the rooftop shootout, the prison capture, the helicopter raids, the betrayals. Each death becomes a lesson, but lessons don't stop the clock, because this life has a simple ending. Everyone falls eventually. Some go out in violence, some rot in prison, some disappear, but none escape forever. And deep down, you know something most people never understand. The moment you entered Level 1, the ending was already written. Level 8, the final end. Now the world closes in. Phones get quieter, allies disappear, money moves slower, you spend more time alone. Power once felt exciting, now it feels heavy. Your empire still exists, shipments still move, people still obey your orders, but distance has grown between you and everything you built. You sit in a safe house somewhere far away, no windows open, no name spoken out loud, just silence and time to think about every step that brought you here, the first delivery, the first deal, the first compromise. You remember believing you controlled the system, but the truth becomes obvious now. The system controlled you. Every drug lord believes they'll rewrite the ending, but history disagrees. Eventually, the same outcomes repeat. Gunshots, prison doors, or a quiet disappearance no one explains. Your story becomes another warning whispered through the underworld, another legend with a predictable ending, and somewhere far away, the cycle. A teenager receives a phone number on a napkin, $600 for a simple delivery, easy money, no questions. He thinks he understands.